And I wouldn't be surprised if we see more botanical ingredients coming out, more certainly plant-based exosomes. I'm sure we're going to see that.
Oh, for sure.
But otherwise, botanical ingredients to align with that push kind of nationally. And I think a lot of patients want that as well, where they want the clean and sustainable and natural ingredients.
Yeah, they do. And botanicals are so rich and so full of phytoactives that are biologically active in the skin. You know, the polyphenols, for example, are just phenomenal ingredients. They're such multitasking ingredients. They absorb UV light. They're antioxidants. They chelate metals. They can stop glycation. I mean, they're incredibly versatile molecules. They do more than that. My brain just can't remember it all.
Yeah.
I've got slides on that because there's so many things that they do. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
And
we
that's
learned that from Carl Thornfeldt, right?
we sure did.
He was one of the first movers for using
He
botanicals in
was
skincare.
way back before anybody was into it. He was into it. I remember him telling me about it. He was so excited, and good for him. He was out on the forefront.
Yeah. So, okay, we talked about everything except cleansing. And I think you and I were just talking, Patti, and you had heard someone talking about triple cleansing. And I just don't understand that. And where did that come from?
They lost me on double cleansing, if you want to know the truth. Like, I'm lucky if I can even wash my face at night because I'm asleep half the time by the time I even think about it. You know, I don't know where it came from, but I think most women don't wear that much product on their face anymore. I mean, back in the day when you wore foundations, and I mean, like, a lot of that is kind of gone by the wayside. People use lighter things that are very easy to remove with simple foaming cleansers or even non-foaming cleansers, whatever you prefer. So I really don't know where it came from. I think a lot of it came off of social media, honestly. But yeah, you lost me at double cleansing, so forget triple cleansing. That isn't even an option for me. And I don't think I would promote it. I've always been a skinimalist. I've never liked complicated skincare regimens. I've never liked complicated cleansing regimens. I think compliance is more important than anything. And the more that you do, the less likely people are to do it. Just like when we give people a bunch of medications. We know that compliance goes down every time you add a new med.
Yep. I think 2026 may be the year where we see less and less use of retinoids also.
Well, you and I have been talking about that, with each other for a while. And I think it's because of this regenerative push. And I think it's also because I don't think people equate, irritation and those things with benefit anymore. It's like we used to say, oh, I'm not getting peeling, I'm not red, it's not working. But now people understand that you can influence skin on a cellular level without that. So that's the whole notion, I think, has been sort of debunked.
So much focus on the retinoic acid receptors and the retinoic, the way to turn on and off genes using the rare, it's just, I don't know that we need that pathway anymore. And so,
we can make fibroblasts, activate fibroblasts with a million things.
Yeah.
With growth factors, with certain, all kinds of things. Yeah, with barrier.
Certainly, if you have acneic skin and you're dealing with acne, this is a wonderful to continue to be foundational for treatments for acne. But in terms of the aesthetic space, I think you and I have kind of decided that we just don't need them anymore.
And I love retinoids so much. So I don't want to hurt their feelings because I love them so much. They got us to where we are. And understanding those retinoid pathways was really the beginning of a lot. So, and we've got new ones like HPR, hydroxypinocolone retinoid, which doesn't even go through all those retinoid pathways. It goes right into the nucleus and binds right to the nuclear receptors. It skips all that other stuff.
Yeah.
It's less irritating, So we have smarter retinoids now.
Yeah.
I think smart ingredients is really kind of where it's at. Like, we're talking about the peptides, and think of everything that might be in an exosome, like smarter ingredients that can really they're like, homing pigeons, just going right to the root cause of what's really making the skin unhealthy.